And we're good to go. Age's given us a green light. Welcome, everybody. It's great to see you here. I'm just keeping an eye open on Facebook to make sure it actually does tell me Suarez has gone live because he's so awesome. So let me switch my profile. And hopefully, there we go. I can see we are live. Oh, or is that last week? No, that's last week's live stream. Or is it this week's one? No, it's definitely this week's one. Right, I couldn't work it out then. It said 1 hour 35. I'm like, how can that be so? Right, okay, well, I can now see and hear myself, which is very, very odd. Good evening, everybody. How are we doing? Welcome to Suarez headquarters here in a very cold Stroud here in the United Kingdom. Okay, it's great to have you here. Welcome, YouTube and Facebook. Welcome, Instagram. Officially, we're about to start and get going. And my goodness, what a night we've got for you. I see and hear myself, which is very, very odd. Good evening, everybody. Under the sun, we're going to use tonight. And we're going to do it on one of my favourite pieces of equipment. We'll explain all in just a moment. But right now, let's run the VT. And we're back in the room, everybody. I was just giving Instagram a little tour around of what's going to happen tonight. Very, very excited. We'll do lots of shout outs. But the very first thing I want to do is just quickly show you what we're actually going to be doing this evening. Okay, Instagram, let's turn you around there. So welcome if you just joined us on Facebook. I've got a lot of people now watching over on YouTube. Again, we'll do as many shout outs as we possibly can. If I don't mention your name, 1,000 apologies. But it's all a bit of a rush at the start, so we'll try and get around to as many of you as possible. Right, let me introduce you to my favourite piece of equipment at the moment. It's the pan, tilt and spin machine. Can I get a woo or a yay?
Yay!
Right, well, as you can see, everybody, I've got a self-portrait in the centre. Now, some people do ask, they say, oh, hang on, what's going on with the overhead? Is everything all right? Do you want me to move it? No, it's all gone all deaded. Ah, there we go. There, it's woken up now, right. Yes, a lot of people do ask me, they say, can you do anything other than abstract? Well, here are two things I'll say to that. One is no, and the other is I could barely write my own name. So this is about as figurative in art that I get. It's my self-portrait. So I'll give you a proper look at that. Don't worry, we are going to do some painting, I promise. There you are. There's my self-portrait.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, so there we go, folks. That's it. That's what I'm doing tonight. Okay. You'll be very, very, very pleased to know then that we're not going to worry about doing anything of that. Let's take that off. Look at my little self. Do I look like I got a crown? I look like I got a crown on. Well, that should be hair. But for those of you who know anything about me, you'll know that that's a bit of a dream. Right, let's get rid of that. Okay, folks. Oh, right, that's one of them. I've just bumped into that one. Okay. Right, so we've got corner cam. Obviously, we've said hello to corner cam. You've just had a look at the overhead cam. Let's go on to PTZ, buddy, and do that one. Hello, there we are. Look, you can say hello to Instagram. Everybody's over there. Good evening. And that's on the slider, so that'll give us some nice, interesting views this evening. Let's pop you folks down there. And finally, we've got Roam Cam. Boom, boom, boom. This is a new Roam Cam because I destroyed the other camera during the Christmas live stream. So that was 800 quid. I'm never going to get back again. So we've upgraded to a GoPro Hero 7. Not sponsored by GoPro, despite trying. So there we go. That's tonight's Roam Cam. We'll be doing lots of wonderful shots and pans. And Instagram, I'll be doing this with you guys as well. You'll be able to come and see all of the colours and all that's going on tonight. And of course, you're going to get a first-person view of what's going on the pan, tilt and spin table. Oh yes, indeedy doody do. The gloves are going on, folks. And then we are going to do some shout-outs. Shall we do that, I think? And shall we do it, actually, buddy? Shall we do it?
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true! Nothing is impossible! No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!
Right, okay, folks, so there we go. Right, now then, so let's have a look, see if there is, who's joined us? Kahutha and Celeste have joined us both on Facebook. Good evening to you. We're going to do some shout-outs on YouTube. We did some shout-outs earlier on, just for a few minutes before we were online on Instagram, so welcome everybody there. Zane Taylor is first in the house today. Zane's got some poorly knees. But hopefully we'll have him back before the stream finishes. Good luck to you, buddy. I hope your GP appointment goes okay. Funny Fox has also joined us. Good day. We'll join you later. George is tired and needs sleep. Fantastic. Look forward to seeing you later, Funny Fox. Cameron is also here. Monique, MMO, hey. Denise says happy Suarez Wednesday. And Nelson, hello Nelson from Brazil. And we got Viviana, Devanda Studios, Folia Dur, nice to see you back here. Callie and Susan, hello from the USA. Howdy, y'all. Sonia Diana Carter, yay, is also here. Artfish42, Hillavia Cuff, hello, everybody. Matthew Picklesimer has also joined in. Hello, Matthew. And Sandy McGill has also given us a great big hey. Right, who else have we got joining us over on Instagram for the party? Showing love from Fresno, California is Pokey69. And hello, John Martinez. He's also just joined us. JV Art. Darko has also come here. Carrie is also here over on Instagram. Renee, have I said that, Lauren? Vincent has sent me a crying emoji, crying with laughing, and so has Mary. Thank you. Great to see you here. Brian McCrusty, BP Decorations, Duhofan, is that correct? Vara Prasada Gatu, Kolaku, Joselito, Ariel, Joaquin, Reginald. Oh my goodness me. High Powers 1, Adore_Muse, Acryl__artwork, Manuel. Have I got through everybody? I think I just about have. And Reinvention has also just joined. Right, let's paint. I'm watching my head on the overhead camera. Karl-Heinz Richter is also here. Hello, Karl-Heinz. Very nice to see you. Right, okay. Let me get the table flattened out. Camera's in position. And we're going to start putting some paint on, everybody. Okay, AD is now on his way out of the pod to go and put the extractor on. So this is when I get 90 decibels in my ears. That's why I have to wear the ear defenders. Right. Okay. We are ready, buddy. Yes. Count us in. 3, 2, 1.
No. Oh,
No.
Hello. I'm back.
You're back. Am I back?
You're back.
Oh, we can hear each other now again.
Guess who's
Great.
back?
Guess who's back?
again.
Back again. That's me, by the way. And him. Right. Here's just a quick one, right? A lot of people. Oh, can you still hear me okay? Overhead, yeah. A lot of people do ask me how you order colours and where do your colours come from and all that kind of stuff. Well, look. Oh, pick a card, any card. I'll show you, look. This is my colour chart. So this is what I order the stock colours from. I can have the special colours made, but this is my stock colour wheel. So I'll be putting an order in tomorrow. I've just been going through my inventory. But this is what this... Can anybody hear me? Hello? Why is that still... Free watching. We're on. I believe Facebook is out too. He's live. Callie says we're live. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'll seal that up in just a second. Right, let's get Instagram back on. We're live, we're live. We're live, Instagram. Goodness me, we're having some technical gremlins tonight. Dude, I'm gonna close the flaps back up and let's try again, shall we? Sorry everyone, Aegis is gonna pop a message out to you. We've had some the whole PC just froze. Thanks, Windows. Oh my lord. Right. Okay, we are back. I believe we're back. Guys, thank you so much for your patience. I don't know what's going on there. Facebook, I don't think we're going to be back live on Facebook. Sorry about that. We're back, Matthew. We're back. Yes, that's it. Run and tell your friends. Goodness gracious me. I'm so sorry, Instagram. I'm so sorry, everybody on YouTube. Our PC just froze. It's literally solid, which has never happened in 210 live performances. That has never happened. So goodness only knows what's going on tonight. But we are back. It's a miracle of miracles. Thank you for your patience. Anyway, we're going to get on with some painting. Shall we do that? Project Bahar and Turbo Psychosis and Project Infinity and Where Art Meets the Artist joined. William, hi. Nate, is that Nate Marie Fernandez? Hello. Nata Locher. Great stuff. Right, we're going to try again. Right, how are we doing over on YouTube? Have we got everybody back? People are starting to come down. Guess who's back? Yeah, we did that, didn't we? Back again. How are we doing, buddy? Am I okay to start painting now? Where are we at? Are we all right? Are we looking reasonable? Are we, dude? Yeah. Right, let's give this a whiz round so make sure I'm not hitting anything. There we go. This is what we're going to do tonight, folks. All right. Now we've finally got the PC back up and running again. If it does go off, stay exactly where you are, because I think we've got a resolution to it. Oh, my battery's gone red on the Mars, buddy. Unbelievably. Oh, is it? Right, sorry. Yes, of course, yes. Right, okay. We're just figuring all this out, folks. Right, anyway. Who's up for some painting? Oh, I've only been live half an hour. I haven't done anything yet. Oh, flipping heck. This is going to look great on the replay, isn't it? A swirling thing in the middle. Buffering! Right, okay. Well, we should press on regardless and see if we can make a glorious, fantastic and wonderful piece of art. Okay, right. Let's make a start, folks. Here I go. Are you okay if I make a start, mate? What's happened? Okay, which one is dark? Is it the overhead that's dark? Do you think it's lost some of the settings? Okay, I'll pull it then. Sorry, just about to get going. Again. Yes. Right, I'm going to pull it now. 3, 2, 1. Right, overhead is pulled. And back in again. You got it? Better? Right, I'm going to make a start. Here we go. Right, I'm going to get the green on. So we've got a flat table. We're going to get some green on over here. All right. This is our first paint of the evening. Right, let's get some over in the corner. We'll start again, shall we? We're all friends. We just act like that never happened, all right? Oh, man. These things are sent to try us, aren't they? I'll tell you. Right, we're getting people coming back. Oh, Windows, says Kelly, and Gremlins, I know. Paul Chapman, thought I was going to be late, so it's all good for me. Hello, the Rita. Nice to see you. Kevin Campbell as well. Great stuff. Lots of people coming in now. This is great. Right. Okay, we'll assume none of that ever happened. I'm going to get some paint on, all right? So I'm just, for now, just going to get some early paint on. Right, let's get some there. We'll get some there. This is a really nice, light, beautiful lime green. It's probably going to look quite yellow, actually. We'll get that on anyway. Next up, we're going to go with some orange. So let's get that bad boy on. My favourite colour, Raoul 2004. And we're going to get that. Say again, sorry? Oh, we're live on Facebook as well. Wow, AJ's done amazing. Well done, mate. Do you want to go for a lie down? Right, let's get that on there. Okay, fantastic. I just want to use as much paint as possible tonight because that's the kind of mood I'm in. Right, so we're going to give that a little bit of a spray of thinners. And then we're going to watch this start to move in a moment. Now, Instagram, thank you for your patience. I am going to move you guys in just so you can see a little bit more about what's happening. There we go. Let's move you over here. That's what I've put on so far. Thank you if you've just joined us. You're having some technical issues, but we are it's better. We are getting through them, thankfully, and we're going to get through a lot of paint. Woohoo! Right, okay, almost ready to tilt that, but I want to get some of this gorgeous strawberry on as well. I'm going to pop a little bit of that. Now this is going to race off the canvas, because this is deliberately. I've thinned this. It's a good job I did some prep before we came on air, isn't it? Otherwise it'd be in all sorts of shapes by now. There we go. Let's get this on. This is really quite thin, but it's going to try and pull some of the other colours down, which is really nice. You're going to get a kind of red and orangey and 70s psychedelic feeling going on over in the corner on here. Now remember, on Instagram, if you do want to watch us on YouTube, you can follow the link in my bio, and that will take you straight there, and you'll get the full 4-camera high-definition experience. Right, I think we're going to turn this then, buddy. Should we do it? Shall we just go for it? Here we go. First one of the night. Look at that raspberry. Off it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Now I'm going to have to get something to catch that, aren't I? Otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. Right, it's a good job. I've already got some canvas, so we're going to just roll that out. There's a spare piece. There we go. Lovely. Happy days. Let's get that rolled out. Here's one I made earlier. Right, that is rolled out. That does for me. That'll just catch some bits on the end. Right, okay. What do we got going on? This is the early stages, so let's give that a little spray. Okay, so now I'm going to start thinking about what other colours I'm going to start putting on here. So next one, I think we'll go for a drop of blue. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just straighten that back out. Let's give it a bit of a swizzle and a turn, because we're now, this is one of the beauties of this table, going to send the paint the other way. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Right, send that way. Let's get some yellow. No, not yellow. Nearly put the wrong colour on. It's getting too excited. We've got to go this gorgeous purple. There you are, mate. We've got a purple.
Purple.
Right, so Instagram, we're going to move you guys over here so you can have another look at what's going on. Let's do it, I think, there, actually. That should look pretty cool. I'll be back on camera in just a second. And we'll get some of this, which is Piaggio Scooter Green. Let's get some of that on. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Now, we're not going to put on things like the white and the black for now, and the gold. We're going to leave those as accents. Okay? So that's going to prove to be quite interesting. But what I'm going to do is get this delicious pink on. That's going in there as well. And we're going to give that another little spray. Now we'll come and share some of your thoughts and comments in a little while, but I think it's just about time I did some actual painting for now, don't you? Goodness me, it was almost a complete disaster. Almost a complete disaster, but not quite. Right, okay, let's sort these edges out. Now as we progress around, we're going to get some really interesting things happening. For now, let's just get some paint on some canvas, and then we can work the details out after there. Right, shall we see what's going to happen now, folks? Right, here we go with the next twist and turn. Now, of course, here's the uber cool thing with this type of painting, because everything moves. The more paint you put on, it keeps moving. So what I did earlier, that starts to move as well in the opposite direction to how it was first put on. Isn't that crazy? This is why I love this technique. It's just almost infinite in what you can do with it, you know. So this is what we're just doing for now. We're just going to tease this around. Get it to move, get those tendrils moving. Look at that. Oh, lovely. That's going great guns. So we'll let that. Oh, yes, up at the top. Look, isn't that nice? Oh, yes, indeed. I like that. Yes, John, I did start with green. Oh, opposite corner monochrome, Zane. That is interesting. Maybe I will. Who knows? I am going to get the white out now. So I'm going to give you another look on Roam Cam there. Now, there we go, Instagram. Now it's starting to look like something. Lots of you joining us. Thank you very much. I'll try and shout out as much as I can. Anag and Sunny and Sandrine. Great to see you here, guys. Let's just pull that over a little bit so you can see what's happening. Okay, because we can also see what's going on over in the corner here. Now, look. This is the beauty of it. Let's give it a little turn and it changes direction. Let's send the paint the other way. There we go. Why? Because we can. It's as simple as that. So while we're on this angle, I'm going to go in now with, look, let's see if I can get this line here. Oh, straight in with the yellow. Love it. Love it. Now we're going to send this in a different direction now. Yes, this is very interesting. So while that flows down just for a moment, I am going to change gloves and I am going to get some white out because we need to start doing some tonal variations here. We need to start making some of these colours into different ones and reacting with each other. And of course, white is the catalyst. So let's get that on. Right. So Monique, thank you for asking the question. What kind of paint am I using? Well, I'm using enamel paints. And I use enamel paint because they are awesome. However, there's a reason why I wear a mask, and that's because they're very, very toxic and will kill me in a heartbeat if I don't take the suitable precautions. So that's why everything is controlled in a very strict manner here, while we do the things that we do and in the way that we do them. And that's the reason why I wear the mask. But yeah, they are enamel paints, which is a solvent-based material. And they are, without question, just about the most awesome thing on the planet. And I love them. I really do. I'd never be without them. Right. Okay, let's turn that back up this way. Sorry, I'll give you a little look there, buddy. Yeah, because I'm just going to go into... Actually, I'll tell you what I will do. I'll leave that there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop some... Be careful. My white's going to go in here. I'm going to be quite careful with white. It's one of those sort of tricky ones. You put too much in, it just overtakes everything. All right, put a little kiss curl kind of in there. Okay, now red's all but disappeared, so I'm going to arrange. Now the red is very, very thin, which is fine because I only want it to kind of be an accent just in places. So we're going to pop that in there. It looks like I've killed somebody, doesn't it? Let's get rid of the globs because we're at the end of the tin, so it's only really bits and pieces that are left. But it's nice. It's a nice little feature. Okay, so that's fine. So that's good the way that's moving. I'm also now going to bring in something called Boston Metallic Blue, which is unbelievable. So we're going to give a really big... Oh, yes, there it goes. Look, straight off the canvas. Wow. I mean, we're not messing around tonight, are we? I'm going for it. Oh, look at it go. Look at it go. Beautiful. Yeah, nice one, mate. Nice one. Okay, so we're going to let this sort itself out. I'm also going to go in here with some more blue. Now, this is Suarez blue, one of the favourites. If you don't know already, it's a colour that's specially made for us here. It doesn't exist anywhere else on the planet. One that I'm very, very proud of. So I'm going to bring that in there. And I need to bring a little drop more warmth in there. So I'm going to see if I could just resurrect any last drop of orange. And this, crazily enough, is going to go down here because I want it to come back the other way. So I'm going to put a few little soupçons on there. We'll dab a few in there. And now we're going to spray, spray, spray. Ah, Josephine S reminds you of Northern Lights. Excellent. That's good to hear. Right. Damn, that's a bold blue from Devanda. Yes, it is. Right. Okay, let's bring Instagram. Let's move you guys around here because what I'm going to do now, I'm going to swap gloves again. The gloves don't last very long. I've my shoelaces undone, so I've got to do that up. And then we're going to turn this again. Okay, because things are developing rather quickly here. So we've got to get a move on. So fresh gloves on. That's 4 pairs, I think, so far. Probably get through between 8 and a dozen pairs any single session of painting that I do. Yes. Well spotted, Monique. Yes, there is indeed a thinner in the spray bottle. You are indeed correct. Well done for noticing that. Now then, let's give it another turn. Let's see where we're going to take this now. What about... No, let's... I tell you what. Let's send that. Oh, now this is going to get interesting. Let's send that. Got to make some crucial decisions now. Let's send it that way. Let's do that. Yep, okay, I like that. I like that so far. So we've started to build up half of it so far. Now I've got to think about what's going on down there. That's okay, because what I don't want to do is lose this here. So what I'm going to do, go to see if Monique will correctly identify what this is. We're going to get the outer edges of this sprayed, just a little bit, because I don't want them to dry. And of course, where the paint is thin, it's going to go off more quickly. Okay, but that's fine so far. Liking that. Really am liking that. Now, have we stopped the movement or is it going? So we've kind of stopped. So let's turn it again. Let's turn it again. See where we're going to go. That's all right. That's all right. I don't mind that. Let me have a good look what's going on down here. Right, we need paint down here, don't we? And up here. So I think... Let's go for what's called water blue. That's a nice one. We're going to go for a drop of this gorgeous metallic purple. That's going in there as well. Now, who's up for a splash of Queen's Gold, everybody? It has to come out sooner or later. Oh.
Yay!
Well, just at the top of this studio. Right, so Queen's Gold is going on. I think, actually, I'd also like to bring some on that edge. So I think when we turn it again, that'll probably look nice on that edge as well. Let's get a little soups on in there. And let's get a stack load around here. So Matthew says, sounds like I feel much better. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, we're all good on painting. This is the one I like to do. It's all the rest of the stuff that gets difficult. You know, all the technical things and paying bills and coordinating with suppliers and technical stuff and all manner of crazy things. Actually, you know, when you can get to paint, this is when it all kind of makes sense. So these are the bits that I really enjoy doing. Oh, glad you're learning, Monique. That's good to hear. Hopefully you've been through our YouTube archive, because there's all kinds of stuff on there, especially if you are a creative or artist or wanting to learn. Okay, right, I'm going to keep talking. We think we're back on. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. Time machine again, Matthew. I'm so sorry, everybody. Oh, this is twice now. Twice, right. Let me just talk to it. Sorry, Instagram. Thank you, everybody, so much for your patience. It's turning into a nightmare, isn't it? Literally our worst nightmare. Right. Folks, let me give you an update. We think it could be the new GoPro camera causing the issue, because actually we haven't changed anything else at all. So the two outages that we've had, firstly, massive apologies for. 2, thank you for bearing with us. 3, Adi deserves literally a medal, because he's now got everything back up and running again. So well done, but thank you everybody for sticking with us, because I know this is going to be a pretty... It'll have to turn out epic now, won't it, after all this? It will do. So thank you everybody for bearing with us. We're not quite sure what the issue is. We'll test the theory, because if it goes again, then it can't be the GoPro Roam Cam. So we're now going to isolate Roam Cam and hope that the rest of the stream remains consistent. If it doesn't, then it isn't the Roam cam. But if it is, and there's some issue with it in live mode, then obviously we're going to go back to the person I bought it off and throw it at him. So AD at the moment is having heart failure out in control. But he's got it, he's sussed it, because he's a hero. So if you want to show him some love, now's the time to do it. Okay, let me talk you through then what's going on. Now we've all got you back on the stream again, and again, we are really, really grateful of your patience. Thank you so much for that. Okay, I'm going to drag a little bit of the colour through into a couple of areas here and there, because I want to see what happens when we do the next turn. Now we've got this really nice, this is the Boston Blue metallic, looking pretty amazing and forming some incredible shapes. But of course, I'm never satisfied, am I? So I've got to start manoeuvring and messing with it. But that's fine. While AD sorts himself out over in control, we're going to just gently meander some of these through. Okay. Do you want me to pull overhead cam? No? Okay. AD's just going to do some cajoling of the camera systems. Right, this is good. This is good. Now we're cooking. Didn't take us long till we're back in the land of the living again. There we go. We'll sort it out, folks. Don't worry. Right, now I've got some light patches here. So what I'm going to be very, very careful of. Do let me know, Insta, if you want me to pull you around here so you can see what's going on. Just don't want you to miss the full effect over there, because I would imagine it's looking pretty awesome, especially as we're going to turn it again in just a moment. I just need to spread a little drop of paint out. I am going to get a little hint of black on, and I do want to get some more white on. So we're not done yet, despite the fact we've got two interruptions in the stream. We're still progressing at a ferocious rate. Whoever buys this when it's done is going to have quite the story to tell about how their painting was created. Should be quite entertaining, shouldn't it? Okay, right. Okay, well, even on a flat plane, folks, this is looking pretty good. I'm loving this up here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to introduce this pink is really starting to add some real nice warmth in it. So I'm going to come over here where you guys are. Okay, hope you can see that. And I think what I'm going to do is put a few loops along this sort of edge here, and maybe a little drop there. There we go. Let's go up like a coastline or something. And then I'm going to introduce a little drop more white over here, because I'm then going to turn it the opposite way. So we're going to give ourselves a little sort of false kind of, river sort of coastline there, all the way across. That's looking pretty nice. Yeah, happy with that. We're going to drop more yellow. No, yellow's okay at the moment. The yellow and the lime green is okay. But we are pretty much done on the gold. There isn't an awful lot left. So what I'm going to do, let's spin this round here. And at this point, I'm very, very, very tempted to whiz a little drop of black in. So I think that's what we'll do. We're not going to go for a lot here, because the Boston Blue that we put in earlier is almost acting like a black, but it's this gorgeous blue colour, so I don't want to mess with that too much. So we're just going to go with a little drop, and this is where I've got to be quite careful, because I know what will happen. When I then turn it the opposite way, it's going to come back into the orange, which is fine, because that's a really nice colour combo. So I'm just going to snake a little line over there. So this is going to get interesting now, because I'm going to turn it this way. I'm going to send it all down here. Now, what I've got to be so careful of is that I don't mess up that amazing corner. Let me pull that down there. I will give you a proper look at it, a close-up look very shortly. But because of the hassles we've had technically, we want to see a painting, don't we? Of course we do. So I'm going to bring this. Let's do another tilt. And Facebook is back again. Hello, Facebook. AD's done it again. He's got us all moving. Well done, Squire. Okay, let's see how that all pans out. So it's all moving again. I've been very, very critical watching these edges, especially where paint's already applied. And I think I'm going to have to be very, very, very super careful down there, that I don't mess up too much. So I'm going to look at the front edges. Now, right, I've got just enough time to fill my sprayer up. Now this is where it all starts to get a little bit, ooh, what's going to happen next? So I've got to be very, very, very careful, extremely careful on what I do and when I do it. paintings like this can sometimes just fall out of your hands very, very easily, and other times it can get incredibly stressful, and I think we're about to approach the stress point. So let's bring that, we're going to turn that way, I think. Yeah, now this is going to get interesting. Right, pump up my sprayer. And which way are we going? I need that black to move. That black's got to move. Yes, it's going already. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. That's going there. Where else do I need to do it? That's fine there. That one's okay there. And the thinner just helps everything to move. It kind of, you know, delineates a little bit, which is nice. That's working really well. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Oh yeah, it's going up there, I can see. That's nice. I've got to monitor all my shapes now, what the shapes are doing, and all my zigzags and where all my drips are going. So I think what I'm going to do next, let's bring that back around. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let's tip the angle up a little bit. I've got to be careful I don't catch it on the ceiling. And let's give that a second to have a little play, see what happens. Very interesting what's going on up in this corner. Yeah, go on then. Right, okay. So, Joseph, thank you for your opinion. Just want to show you something. Screen will go blank for a second, and then you'll see something. So, to answer your questions, well, it's not a question, your observation. It was Joseph, wasn't it? Yeah. So we've all got our opinions about what I do for a living, and thanks for your advice about going to check out Pollock, but you may like to know that 4 years ago I recreated with Adrian one of Pollock's most iconic drip works called Blue Poles, which I believe is what you're seeing on the screen right now, which took a year to paint. Now, it's often cited that Pollock is one of the most collectible and valuable artists of the 20th century, and there must be a reason for that. Now, I'm very, very pleased to have been able to have the opportunity to have been able to replicate one of his works for a private client, and to all intents and purposes it's the nearest anybody's got, which is a bold claim but the right one, to replicating Blue Poles, and I've had that on very good authority. So, you know, if this isn't for you, Joseph, that's absolutely fine. You can go elsewhere and watch people sweating to produce live streams for people that are really interested in what they do for a living. If it's not for you, that's fair enough. I appreciate your comments. It's a free forum. You can share whatever comments you want. We won't retract or delete any. You're welcome to them. But this is not throwing paint around, my friend. This is creating art. Whether you want to call that art or not is entirely up to you. It doesn't change the way I sleep at night. But what I will do is just merely leave you with this thought, Joseph, and that's to say thank you very much for joining us on the stream tonight, and for leaving your comment. But I've worked with Adi for 13 years so far to do what we do. Our reputation is growing. Our portfolio of clients across the continents is growing on a daily basis. We're honest, genuine people that work extremely hard, with some very, very loyal people in our family of supporters who really enjoy what we do. If you don't count yourself as one of them, my friend, you're going to have a great evening somewhere else. Right, okay, so let's just get this white sort of teased with. I don't think we're that far off now, folks. I just need to make sure it's blooming in all the right areas. Interesting to see how that blue is kind of like, you know, decided just to go all over, which is really quite interesting. But this, yeah, some incredible effects coming out now. Now, all I need to do now is decide how much more of the thinners do I put on it and where do I put it. So I'm just going to be very, very mindful of that. I don't think I'm going to put any copper on tonight. I've got the copper already, but I'm just not sure I actually need to. So we're going to probably leave the copper where it is. I've gone through most of the colours already, which is great. So there's a good representation of all. Oh, we've got a runaway drip. We've got a runaway drip. The blue one, it's running away on its own. Right, Instagram. I'm definitely going to pull you guys over here so you can have a look at what's going on. Oh dear, it's turning into one of those nights, isn't it? Let's pull you over here so you get a better look at what's going on. There's the top corner, so hopefully you can see some of that moving now. Hushang, Letelier, Siamand, and Sherf joined. Hello, guys. Thank you very much for being here. Now then, right, while that's doing that, I'm going to get my machine, my little grout spreader, and see if I can tease one or two of these. So this should be quite interesting now because I'm going to start moving paint where it probably wouldn't never have gone, but I want to sort of tease it into some of these areas. Just here and there. Nothing too severe. This is just to add a little bit of depth, maybe to one or two places. Spread it out a bit. Right, so that's good. So we're starting to move some of these colours around, which is great. I know there's a load of feedback coming from Joseph's comments over on YouTube, so we're going to come and have a look at that. Instagram, if you don't know what I'm talking about, we had a comment left on YouTube basically saying that what I'm doing is not painting, so we might as well join into that. We've all got our own opinions, haven't we? That was his. No matter how wrong it is. We all still got an opinion. Right, okay, well this is looking interesting so far. Ooh, some nice shapes appearing down here. Let's pull the white up. I'm just in that really tricky phase at the moment, folks. I'm not ignoring anybody. I just need to kind of like twizzle and turn and sort myself out. And we're sorry if things are still... We've still got some technical gremlins going on. We will sort those out ready for next week, I assure you guys. So thank you ever so much if you've stayed on since the start. I really do appreciate it. Right, okay. Well, this is really starting to take some shape now. Let's wind this back just for a moment. Okay, we're going to give it a rotate because everybody likes a nice rotate. Yeah, John, interesting. Yeah, maybe a touch of silver. I was thinking about silver. We've got some chrome I could actually put on. Chrome might be quite nice, mightn't it? Yeah. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll stabilize that just for a moment. Hopefully Instagram you can see that. That's really looking like glaciers, isn't it? And things like that at the moment. Beautiful. So I'm going to stabilize that. And then I think we'll finish off with some... I'm not going to put any special sauce or any of that. Yeah, because we're one camera down, buddy, of course, remember. Yeah. So let me just find my spray cans, if I can... Why can't I see my spray cans anywhere then? What have I done with those? No, I don't think I did, mate. Well, obviously, I must have hidden them somewhere, mustn't I? Maybe when we changed all the stuff around, I didn't get them back out of the can. Okay, bear with me, folks. I am just trying to find my spray cans. Yeah, it's not the biggest space on the planet. You'd think I'd be able to find some cans of spray paint, wouldn't you? Oh, dear. It was all going so well as well, wasn't it? Never mind. These things happen. No, definitely can't see those. Oh well, we're not putting spray paint on. No, don't worry, mate. It's fine. I've no idea what I've done with them. I've obviously put them somewhere in there. But don't worry, we'll leave that for another day. Right, I'll tell you what then, just for you, John. We'll put a drop of silver on. And I'm tempted to put a few sprinkles on, but we've used those quite liberally recently, so I don't think I'm going to go sprinkles. But what I will do... Oh, Paula's here. Paula Talesian. Hello, Paula. You caught the end of a live. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen because it's the end of all of our lives, I think, because we've had an interruption in the stream twice. Poor Adi has been on the receiving end of having to figure out how to get us back online, but he's done it. And actually, all this hassle and all this stress has resulted in something pretty amazing. Right, just while I figure out where I'm going to put the silver, I'm going to turn that just very slightly. I'm just going to leave it there for a moment. Instagram, hope that's looking reasonable for you guys. All right, let's pop you over there so you can see what's going on. Okay, let me change my gloves. Joseph, stick around for a few weeks. You may even learn something, but with respect for another YouTube channel. Look at the website, have an idea of Ed's epic collection of amazing art. Thank you very much, Denise. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Oh, Elizabeth Navarro Martinez, love it. Joseph has issues. Oh dear. Right, we've had a slight technical problem, friends of Instagram and on YouTube. Thank you for your patience. I hope you got that message on Instagram. I did put that up on the screen saying we've got technical problems again and like, so we're back and live. We're going to try it just for the last bit. We think it must be a Windows update or something. Oh, I should have bought a Mac. No, I shouldn't because they're frighteningly expensive. But yeah, so we are trying again, folks. I'm so sorry about that. The broadcast was going to start so well, wasn't it? We've had now 3 stream interruptions because our PC is frozen solid, which has never happened before. So it's got to be a Windows update. We've isolated the issue with the camera and it isn't the camera. So we can only now blame Microsoft for that. Thank you, Microsoft. That's really kind of you. You know, we really appreciate that. Right. Okay, so let's get the Roam cam out of the way, seeing as we're not using that. Right, okay. And let's give ourselves a wide shot of that. Thank you, everybody on Instagram for your patience. Now, my gimbal has gone off on Instagram, so now it's all over the place. Sorry, hang on a second, everybody. I'm switching it back on. There we go. Thank you, Impressions by Mania. It's beautiful. You're very kind, loving, enjoying your work. Thank you very much. Lovely piece. Thank you, Zane. That's really kind. Oh, and Anne, thank you very much, Anki Bot, for being here. Yeah, it's been one of those nights, hasn't it, folks? But we're still back. We're still here. AD is definitely having a meltdown. Right, folks, shall we have a look? Shall we? If I turn it, it's going to be moving, but I don't care. There we go, look. Take whichever shot you want there, buddy. But that, I think, is looking pretty sensational. I won't keep it here very long because it's all moving. No, it's moving. I've got to take it back again. Sorry. Let's turn it the other way, look. Let's turn it the other way and then send those little drips back to where they came from. But there we go, guys. What do we reckon to that? What do we reckon to that, eh? It was worth all the pain and all the effort, wasn't it? What I'm going to do, I'm going to keep that flat. I'm going to switch Roam cam back on. Instagram, we're going to give you a proper look in just a moment. Okay, let's get Roam cam back on. And then we can give you all a proper look then, can't we? Right, no, I'm not on photo. Why is it on photo now? Oh, come on. Right, hang on a second, mate. I'm just plugging all the stuff in. Well, it's certainly live, folks. I think you'll appreciate that. There's no substitute for being live, is there? One day this will be in front of millions. Right, okay. Do you have a signal, mate? Can you see anything? Right, here we go. This is your patience. Oh, is it cropped? Why is it cropped? All right, let's see if we can show you what's going on here. Look. Paula, are you still here? Let's Instagram. I'm going to give you a proper look in just a moment. Now it is a bit fish-eyed, if you're seeing it. So, what we've got a picture at least. I'm going to bring that round. All right. Let's give him a rotate. There we go. Let's see what we can see here. Beautiful. That's looking really nice. There we go. Hopefully you're seeing what I'm seeing, which is something pretty awesome. Oh, no. Insta is now on the floor. Oh, it's just too many tripods and too many legs. Ugh. What is going? Sorry, hang on, Instagram. Sorry, folks. Now you're staring at the ceiling. Oh goodness me! You think what? What is going on tonight? What? I don't get it. No, where are you going now? You stupid phone. What are you doing? Thank you. Oh my goodness me. Paula's over on Instagram. Hello, Paula. Right, there you are. Feel better now you're here. Look, it is one of those days, isn't it? I've just dropped it on the floor with my expensive iPhone. Oh my word. What is going on? Right, let's get my gloves back on. We were trying to give everybody a proper look. So Eddie's going to give you a zoom in now. So now, for everybody who's got all the patience in the world on Instagram, let's see if I can give you some close-ups. How about that, eh? Without dropping anything on the floor or destroying something. Let's go and see if I can show you what's going on. Here we go. Let's take you right into the heart of the painting. Look at those blends going on. That's crazy. All right, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to turn it and rotate just a little bit. Let's bring some of this up going here. Look. There we go. So I'm give you an idea about some of these incredible textures and effects that are going on. It's very deep and there's such a lot going on. Look at that. Yeah, right, Denise, it is full moon syndrome. There we go. This is what we want. This is what we want. Live, uninterrupted, as it happens, with all the trials and tribulations and issues that we've had this evening. And look, unperturbed, staying professional to the very end. We didn't swear, we didn't abandon ship, we stayed true to the cause, and we've produced something utterly mesmerising and beautiful, which of course is going to go on this evening and keep developing. I'll get it as level as I can, but ultimately I'll never get it. They'll never get it completely level. Let's have a look at the gold here. The gold, look at that. Thank you, Anne. You've got Instagram just to watch on two screens. Oh, Paula, you're committed. You're very good. Adie's watching all three. Well, he has to. There we go. That Boston blue metallic is simply gorgeous. Look what's happening with the lightning storm going on there. Sensational stuff. Let's give it another rotate. Let's see what's happening here. What's going on down in this corner? Oh, we got some of these striations happening here. What's that? It looks like fingers. Incredible things happening. Even when you think there's nothing happening, look. There's stuff going on all over the place. It really is just mind-blowing. All these stunning effects going on at the moment. Let's see if I can get you right into the center. Now, the center's, it doesn't have really a focal point in the center. We're just, it's kind of like these hot and cold areas sort of working together. But it's just the strength and sheer depth of the color, which I find utterly mesmerizing. There we go. Give you the wide view of it. Giuseppe Hugh, hello. Natty Marie, thank you. Zane, much appreciated. There we go. Oh. Okay, so there we go. My lovely friends of Instagram. There's our beautiful Earth-derived satellite view from space. I think you'll agree. Andy Burgers, hello. Burgers44 just joined up. You just joined us after 3 outages and all manner of stress tonight. But we're still here and we still made it. Oh my goodness me. And there's the artwork, folks. Goodness me. I tell you what. Haven't we been through the mill this evening? Oh, my goodness me. Right. Okay, let's park you guys there. I am now going to keep this on an approximate level because I don't really want it to flow too far now. It's just difficult to know where. So I think I'm going to probably park it there. Is that about level? Do we all think that's probably about level? I reckon it probably is, isn't it? Something like that. Ideally, I could do with the orange to come this way a bit. It's just so difficult now, just trying to get it so that it does what I want it to do. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. That looks reasonable. I don't know what you think of that, buddy. Can you see from the corner cam? Does that look okay? What do you think? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's reasonably level, mate. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I can't get a spirit level on it, can I? Yeah. Well, I think that'll probably do. Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, I'm gonna probably leave it at that. There'll be some tidying up to do afterwards. I can see a line developing, so I need to resolve that. Darn it. Never leave these alone, can you? I mean, like, you know, I don't mean you can leave them alone. I mean, in terms of maintaining what you've got, you need to kind of, you know what I mean. Anyway. Right. Okay. Huh, I think I know what I mean anyway. Ah. I can see me being here for about 3 hours. Keep looking at this. Right. Anyway. Oh, we'll keep it in my head. Ah, there we go, folks. There we go. Right. Ah, finally then. Finally, we have a piece of art. Thank you ever so much for your patience. We'll come back to you in just a second, Insta. Right, everybody. Thank you ever so much for bearing with us. That's been quite a night, really, hasn't it? And we're not done yet. Oh. And right at the end, Funny Fox has donated. Oh, funny. Yay!
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yay! Fantastic. Thank you so much, Funny Fox. That's very kind. Can we get a coffee on the way home? Right. Can everybody hear me? Can you still hear me? Ah, Heidi can hear me. Yes, Aggie Bob, you have got to laugh, haven't you? Otherwise you just cry. Oh dear. Right, so I better finish off before everything goes again. If it goes again, I don't know what we're going to do. Right, okay, fine. So, yes, Paulie, yes. Yes, we can all hear me. Awesome, right. Okay, so, let's go to corner cam then, but yeah, you can go to whatever you want. Right, so, I'll be quick. Thank you. In the spice of complete adversity, we did something amazing. What I was going to say before it froze, can we give AD a massive round of applause? The man has done amazing. I mean, he's been at the controls, literally tearing all his skin off his face, let alone the hair from his head. Hasn't the man done well? What little is left. Yes, so thank you very much, buddy, for doing this. I can hear him in my ears. He can't even hear me talking, and yet I can hear him at the other end. So he's done amazing tonight. So thank you very much, mate, for sticking with it. We figured it out. How to get back online very quickly, even if we haven't figured out how to solve the problem. We'll do that before next week. Oh, we've created an amazing painting as well, haven't we? Sandy, it's not buffering. It's not buffering issue. The PC freezes. Thankfully, YouTube still keeps the stream open. Goodness me. Well, we got there in the end, didn't we, everybody? Please do give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this. Give us some hearts over on Instagram. If anybody wants us, we'll be in the corner devouring a bottle of scotch. No, we won't, because we don't drink. I'm only joking. It feels like that, doesn't it? Woo! So, thank you, AD, says Paula. Yes, thank you. Yay. Good night from John. Can't keep us down. You rock, AD, says Matthew. Yes, he does, because the guy's a legend. So, we'll finish off there, folks. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to be back next time, same time next week. When hopefully we won't have any interruptions in the stream. We'll be doing something equally unbelievable and amazing. Got a brand new paint delivery coming next week, so all fireworks going on. Can't wait to see you. Thank you so much, Instagram, as well, for being so kind and being staying with us. Thank you, YouTube and Facebook, for being so kind and staying with us through all of these technical issues. We really do appreciate it. Run and tell your friends how crazy this is. We love to see you next week, same time. We can't wait. Until then, be safe, be well and be healthy. Thank you so much for watching us, everybody. And before it all goes completely wrong again, we're going to say a very good night. Instagram, stay where you are. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again in a week's time. Good night.